I'm ready to fight. Oh, this is fighting words. Okay, I'll put the hammer back.
Hi, I'm George M. Johnson, a best-selling author with the second most banned book in America. Now more than ever, we need to use our voices to fight back.
Part of the power of Black queer creativity is the fact that we got us, you know?
We are the greatest culture makers in world history.
Listen to Fighting Words on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Mary Kay McBrayer, host of the podcast The Greatest True Crime Stories Ever Told. This season explores women from the 19th century to now. Women who were murderers and scammers, but also women who were photojournalists, lawyers, writers, and more. This podcast tells more than just the brutal, gory details of horrific acts. I delve into the good, the bad, the difficult, and all the nuance I can find, because these are the stories that we need to know to understand the intersection of society, justice, and the fascinating workings of the human psyche. Join me every week as I tell some of the most enthralling true crime stories about women who are not just victims, but heroes or villains, or often somewhere in between. Listen to The Greatest True Crime Stories Ever Told on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Cheekies, and I'm back with a brand new season of your favorite podcast, Cheekies and Chill. I'll be sharing even more personal stories with you guys, and as always, you'll get my exclusive take on topics like love, personal growth, health, family ties, and more. And don't forget, I'll also be dishing out my best advice to you on episodes of Dear Cheekies. It's going to be an exciting year, and I hope that you can join me. Listen to Cheekies and Chill Season 4 on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
There's a lot in life that's not guaranteed, like getting the deal you actually want. But with the AT&T Guarantee, you get AT&T's best deal on the new Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra for $0, with eligible phone trade-in and your choice of their most popular plans. Learn more at att.com/Samsung. Offers vary by device. Terms and restrictions apply. Subject to change. AT&T. Connecting changes everything.
With Chewy, everything you need for your pets is right at your fingertips. From the coziest beds to durable leashes and collars, the cutest fashion, fun toys, yummy treats, all the food they love, and pretty much anything else you can think of. Get low prices every day on everything you need for your pets with fast delivery right to your door, so they can get to the good stuff sooner. For low prices, for fast shipping, for life with pets, there's Chewy.
Second date update.
Brooke, what's that filter that you like to use on Instagram to make yourself look like 15 years younger?
There's no filter, sweetheart. It's just life.
Ooh. It's the FaceTime filter that you pay extra for, because the live filtering on the videos, that costs a lot more.
I don't use a filter, Jeff.
Sure, yeah.
FaceTime is, you mean Facetune, I think is actually what you mean. But yeah.
Whatever.
It's all right.
It's
It's all right.
It's Brooke and
I won't
Jeffery
make
in
a
the
remark
morning.
about the old man behind the mic over there.
But I only bring it up because in today's second date update, age was at the forefront of the conversation, at least in the email that I just read from our listener, Phil.
And I've heard from experience that people get a little spicy when you talk about age, Jeff.
A little bit. But apparently,
Why are you looking at me, Jose?
I don't know.
he is worried that it may have been a factor during his date, so let's talk to him. Phil, welcome to the show. Can you hear me?
Do not.
Yeah,
Talking to the
hi.
bottom part of the phone.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Phil.
Kidding. Don't yell.
What time is it where you are?
I'm surprised you didn't go instantly to the weather.
Yeah.
Phil, we're making fun of your age.
I'm not. Okay, so here's what happened.
Okay, we haven't asked you that question yet,
Okay,
Phil.
Phil,
All right,
actually,
old
You're going a little quick.
can you take us off speakerphone, Phil?
Here we go. Is that better?
That's way
Hey,
better. Phil, good job,
You
man.
can teach old dogs new tricks.
All right, man. Officially, welcome to the show. How you doing today?
Doing good.
Are you?
Good,
After
man.
all of that, you still like us.
And you even sound younger off speaker.
Shocking.
So let's go straight to your date here. Tell us about the girl that you met recently. What's her name?
Mandy.
Mandy.
Okay, Mandy.
Okay.
Good. And
And I'm guessing you didn't meet Mandy on an app.
I did meet Mandy on an app.
Okay. Was it the app Coffee Meets Metamucil?
Jeff, that's low. That's too low.
No, it was Tinder, asshole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was Bumble.
I deserve that.
I like Phil spicy.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
we like
good,
it.
Phil.
Okay. So walk us through the meeting and the meetup with Mandy.
Yes, so I met Mandy on one of the apps, and we set up a date.
Wait, what's the app? Will you tell us?
Don't do this.
Let's
Just
not
tell
go.
us about.
It's too
Yeah,
funny.
go to the date. What happened on your date? Where'd you go?
We went to this really great seafood spot.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
So
Seafood's
it's
good.
it's a dinner date. And what were you feeling beforehand? Were you nervous, excited?
Yeah, recently divorced. It's been a long time since I had a first date, so I was a little nervous.
Okay. Congratulations on getting back out there.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice to hear something nice.
Yeah.
Eventually, we become kind.
Yeah,
All right.
we actually got your back, Phil. We got your back.
That's good. So you go to the seafood restaurant where food is easy to chew, and how did it go?
The conversation's good. There is some talk about social media.
Yeah.
I thought it was really interesting. She really liked the TikTok. I'm more of a Facebook guy.
Yeah.
I actually downloaded it. She got me, interested in seeing how it's a little bit different.
Dude, old people go viral on that thing all the time.
Yeah, but now you're losing so many hours of your life. I'm
Yeah.
sorry you downloaded it.
Dude, my dad sends me dog videos from TikTok all day long. That's all he watches.
It's really cute.
It is pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, no matter what, I'm going to thank Mandy for that.
Okay.
That's good.
That's cute, bro.
Were you guys able to connect over other things?
Yeah, we talked about a lot of stuff. It goes really good. We talked about like our first concerts.
Oh, I bet that was a big difference.
Mine was Aerosmith in '89 when rock was real.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And
What was hers?
Hers was, in fact, Ariana Grande.
Okay.
Okay, that does show her age a little bit.
But hey, like we said, you were honest. You knew what she was getting into.
Yeah.
That's good. And the fact that you're connecting is a great sign, no matter what it is you're talking about. As long as the conversation is going smoothly, that's perfect. So take us to the end of the date. How did you wrap it up?
So that was where it got a little embarrassing.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Embarrassing.
How?
What happened?
A little embarrassing. The waiter came to give us our bill, and then he said, "We hope you and your daughter have enjoyed this meal."
Oh, no. That is embarrassing.
So now you're in a tough position because you can either A, let it slide and just brush it off, or B,
Laugh it off.
you confront the situation head on and tell him no.
You just start making out and really freak the waiter out.
That's option. Yeah, I like that
daughter,
idea.
would I do this?
How did you handle it, Phil?
Sometimes you just have to take it on the chin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I said, "That's not my daughter."
Did you get any read on her reaction to that moment?
Not really. I was a little taken aback. I was a little embarrassed myself.
Okay.
Don't you think when you're out with someone older, you expect it? Like, everybody plays that game where you see a couple like that out, and you're like, you think they're a couple or just a dad and daughter?
Yeah.
And then you see people in line.
Yeah, actually, sometimes it's fun to play that game.
Yeah.
Like, is this a gold digger situation or are they related?
So
He doesn't play that game, you guys.
No, okay.
Okay. Have you reached out to her since the date?
I have. I just haven't heard back. And I don't want to be one of those people that over text, know.
Right.
What are you doing? Are you just doing straight phone calls?
I can text.
Oh, really?
Guys, we're acting like he's 85 years
doesn't
old.
sound that old.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
you've
like-
got to be in like your 50s or something, right? Your 60s.
No comment. No.
Okay.
Hey, all right.
I mean,
Well, a lot of times a good way to reach people now is through DMs.
Yeah.
But he has her
picture.
number.
he called a radio station. He's cool enough to listen to our show. We're going to call her.
It's just because we're calling from a random number, she might not pick up when we dial her, but maybe she will. Maybe she'll give us a chance and we can talk to her and hopefully get an answer for why she hasn't called you back to hang out again. Because you sound like a great guy.
Well, thanks for that. It's once again nice to hear a second nice thing.
Well, there you
Look
go.
at that. Maybe by the end of this, you'll have your whole finger full of nice things.
You're a good sport, brother.
We're going to think of lots of compliments to give to you and about you when we call Mandy and get you your second date update right after this, okay?
All right.
All right, man. Hold on.
Second date update.
Playing a little Aerosmith for our listener, Phil.
Lighters in the air, baby.
Yeah, real
That's
ones.
right. In honor of the very first concert that he ever went to back in 1989. And I bet he never thought back then that he'd be on a hot date today with a cute girl named Mandy, whose first concert was Ariana Grande.
A little different.
A little bit of an age difference there,
Yeah.
which only came to light when their waiter dropped off the bill at their table and said, "We hope you and your daughter enjoyed your time here." So,
Oh, what a bummer.
kind of an awkward moment. But hey, Phil rolled with it. Unfortunately, though, he's not getting a response back from Mandy afterwards. And that's where we come in, trying to help Phil.
Are we worried she is hitting him up, but it's on TikTok and he just
You
doesn't know how to
guys,
work it?
stop it. He is not that old, A.
Okay,
I mean,
sorry.
he's rusty because he was divorced, and this is
That's
his.
right.
I mean, the one thing you may not understand is that there's a lot of, ghosting in dating now.
It's
Yeah.
a
Like,
thing.
it's pretty
It's part of it.
normal.
And
Yeah.
some people just like to go out for a dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
Phil,
too.
did you know that?
Did I know that the thing that happened to me happens?
Well,
Yeah.
it
just
happens
that,
all the time.
He does
It's
listen
not.
to our show.
It-
And you shouldn't take it personally because it's not a reflection of who you are or what you can offer in a
Yeah.
relationship.
I like it. That was a little spicy.
And Phil, if we can get her, I'm not going to bring up the age thing at all to her unless she says it first. Is
Oh,
that
that's good,
Is that
Jeff.
cool with you?
Yeah.
Well, and
That's
Okay,
great, yeah,
good.
because if it's not about the age, then why even bring it up?
it shouldn't be because she, again,
Yes.
knows how
Yeah.
old you
Again.
are when you meet on a dating app.
Yeah.
Which I
Exactly.
keep forgetting. It's not like
yeah.
you bombarded her or surprised her. I
Yeah.
mean.
No.
I was completely truthful about it.
There
Okay,
we go.
good.
Love
All
that.
right.
So I'd love to hear what excuse she has for not calling a great guy like you back. Let's figure it out. I'm going to dial her number right now. Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, we're looking to talk with Mandy.
Who's this?
This is a radio show called Brooke and Jeffery in the morning.
Hey, Mandy.
Hi, good morning, Mandy.
Hi.
Hey, is it okay if we chat with you for a bit?
I guess I don't have a lot of time, but okay.
Okay, well, this shouldn't take long because we're doing something called a second date update, and we're trying to help out one of our listeners that you went out with the other night, and we heard it was actually pretty fun.
Fancy seafood date.
Mm-hmm. Good conversation.
Oh.
Little TikTok action with a guy named Phil.
Oh, no, not Phil.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. You mean, oh, yes, Phil.
Look,
Or oh no, KNOW, like I know.
Yeah.
Phil's a little bit bummed because you guys haven't arranged a second meetup, and if you don't want to, that's up to you. But it would really help him out if you could give an explanation for why.
Yeah, I mean, remember, this is a guy who's back in the dating world. He's learning some new things.
You have to admit he's a really nice guy, right?
I guess.
What do you mean you
I
guess?
guess.
Was he
genuine?
Wasn't he nice on the date?
I mean, I'm into dating older guys, but
Yeah.
Phil's picture, it was a lot younger than what he made it out to be.
Okay.
Okay, so he was older than you would normally date.
Basically.
Okay.
All right.
So it's like he's like 40 or 50 in the picture, and then you showed up and he wouldn't tell us his age, so we really don't know.
Yeah.
It was off. It was not close.
Well, he's
How
probably.
old would you guess he is? Can I ask that? How old would you guess?
do
So
that.
his age was a
Let's
lie
not
on
do
the app
that.
too?
Well, I think his age was correct. It's just it was a whole photo thing.
Okay, so maybe
His
he
didn't look
chose
as-
an older photo of himself because he liked how he looked however many
Right.
years ago,
That
which
makes
I think a
sense.
lot of people do. But
Yeah,
I
I saw the
mean,
baby pic on mine.
we spoke to him and his personality seemed very vibrant and young.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, do you remember Brooke? He
Like
was so-
photos aside,
He's on TikTok now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was chipper.
he sounds cool.
Well, here's the weird thing. I was showing him we were in the middle of the restaurant ordering, and I was showing him how to do the TikTok,
Yeah.
and he basically ordered a glass of milk.
What? From who?
Oh my gosh, that's such an old guy move.
From the waiter?
Or a child.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we're
And-
kids.
Apologize for the battery being too low, and he pulls out a full fanny pack and charge pack from the fanny pack, and
Oh, he
just
carries a fanny
natural.
pack
it was a
around.
super pack, not just a tiny one. It was a super pack in the
Okay.
fanny pack.
Anyone need a Band-Aid
All
or like
right.
a thimble? Because I got
So
everything.
So he ordered milk and had a man fanny pack.
And then on top of all that, the waiter, he made a comment, like a weird comment at the end.
Weird. That was really embarrassing for him.
If I was waiting on that table, I would think the same thing.
Oh, that's not a good response.
Well, at least you know he always has a comb in his back pocket.
What?
Old guys, we keep combs.
Comb and like a tube of grease.
Good
to
old
do your
grease.
hair.
He's not a grandfather, is he?
Well, I don't know, but look.
Well, he did start talking about my credit score and my IRA.
Hey, that's important no matter what age you are.
Yeah.
Your IRA.
Probably really good for my future, but that's not romantic.
Okay.
You're right.
Well, I feel like older guys, he's just a little too.
I get you.
old.
So
that's a good point.
it's good that you're sharing this with us because Phil really did need to hear, I think, some of those things because
he fell asleep.
you might not know. He is on the other line right now listening to this phone call, Mandy.
Oh my gosh, not Phil.
Yeah. No, it's a good thing because he really did need to hear some of this stuff.
Yeah.
That he's old?
Well,
why would anyone want to hear that, Jeff?
He's new to online dating. He needs to learn what to do and what not to do as he goes forward in the dating.
Or maybe just what age brackets he needs to pick going forward.
No, Phil, talk to Mandy. She's on the phone right now. You can have a conversation. Go ahead.
So you're making fun of my fanny pack on the radio?
No, take it like that, bro.
It's not about that. It was a big charger, and I feel like I like you,
It
but
was a big charger. A lot can fit in that fanny pack.
Oh, is that
Do you have it on right? Do you have it on right now?
I don't know.
Is Brooke's getting turned on?
Yeah.
What
What you got in your fanny pack, Phil?
Okay. Phil, how did you feel hearing Mandy say all that just a moment ago?
I'm not going to lie. It hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
And
bro.
some of that sounds a little unfair.
Really?
Why unfair?
Like what part?
Was the glass of milk cold or was it warm?
And it's a good gastrointestinal system if you can still process it at his age.
Brooke's like, do you have any cultured yogurt here that I could...
One glass of milk before seafood helps with the gut.
Okay, I didn't mean for you to
Okay.
go into it, Phil. I was
Micro.
It was
All right. Yeah. No, we
That's
got it. We
not
got it. We got
helping.
it. Phil, it just sounds like maybe between you and Mandy, there wasn't so much romantic feelings going on. It was more like a father figure wanting to help a younger person out. That was the vibe that she was getting.
Yeah, so what do you want, Mandy? How do I be more romantic towards you?
Ooh.
how do we shift a little bit here?
Just have to think about it differently, Mandy. He's not an older guy. He's just classic.
Oh.
He's
like the most interesting man in the world.
Yeah.
Ooh, sexy.
Ick.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
you got to look at it in a positive way. Like,
they
you will
say-
never get a 2 a.m. hey you up text from Phil.
But
Until
you
he
may
learns how to do that.
You may get a 3 p.m. one.
Yeah, it'll come at 5:30, but that's fine.
You guys are supposed to be helping me. Help me get a date with her.
Okay, we're trying. So we're just going to ask, Mandy. Phil seems like a really cool, nice guy. And you admit yourself that you like older men.
Yep.
Not that old.
Well, we still don't know what that number is. And
That's true.
we would like to offer to send you out on another date with Phil that we pay for. Give Phil one more chance.
You know what? Sign me up. I can get an AARP.
Discount?
You can't do that, actually, Mandy.
Nope. As long as you're with him, though.
That's
Next
true.
thing
You get the
is,
benefits off of
You're
it?
getting an early bird special, baby.
Yeah.
If your heart's not in it, just say no. It's fine.
See?
I think it's pretty obvious how she feels, isn't it?
Well, he wants that genuine connection, Mandy. So give it to him straight. Do you really want to meet up again?
As a wing woman, not any romance. No.
Okay.
All right.
And you may need that right now. Listen, if you surround yourself with friends that are young, you look younger.
Yeah, dude.
Brooke knows from experience, so there you go.
Yeah, she hangs out with us all the time.
Dude, I swear to God.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Couple texts coming in at 78592 that are saying we were kind of tough on Phil there.
Oh my God, you were brutal.
There's too many jokes.
No, it was like Jose said. When you agree to be on a second date update with us, you have to be willing to hear the truth and get poked fun at a little bit.
You guys listen to our show. You
Brooke,
know we troll.
I think you went a
is
little
one
bit
thing.
over the line during the
Oh,
call. The
Brooke.
rest of us,
You're
Alexis, Jose, me, good job.
Yeah, you know what? You're
we
right,
just
Jeff.
skirted that line. Pats
I don't
all
think
around.
Alexis even made one old
No,
person
I controlled
joke.
myself.
Yeah, Brooke.
So,
Okay,
look,
Jeffrey.
at the end of the day, let's admit we didn't get a second date. We failed on that front. But
We did not.
here's the good news. Now that Phil has TikTok, he can follow our show.
Hey, Hey, we go viral all the time there.
It'll only take him 2 days to find it.
Yeah, and then he can listen to our second date updates every now and again, wherever you get your podcast,
Dude,
Phil.
Hear himself and be like, wait, I am getting old. What's going on right now?
Go check it out, Phil, and all of you, wherever you get your podcasts at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
I'm ready to fight. Oh, this is fighting words. Okay, I'll put the hammer back.
Hi, I'm George M. Johnson, a best-selling author with the second most banned book in America. Now more than ever, we need to use our voices to fight back.
Part of the power of Black queer creativity is the fact that we got us, you know?
We are the greatest culture makers in world history.
Listen to Fighting Words on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I'm Mary Kay McBrayer, host of the podcast The Greatest True Crime Stories Ever Told. This season explores women from the 19th century to now. Women who were murderers and scammers, but also women who were photojournalists, lawyers, writers, and more. This podcast tells more than just the brutal, gory details of horrific acts. I delve into the good, the bad, the difficult, and all the nuance I can find, because these are the stories that we need to know to understand the intersection of society, justice, and the fascinating workings of the human psyche. Join me every week as I tell some of the most enthralling true crime stories about women who are not just victims, but heroes or villains, or often somewhere in between. Listen to The Greatest True Crime Stories Ever Told on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
You Feelin' This Too is a horror anthology podcast. It brings different creators to tell 10 vile,
No. Ah!
grotesque,
Oh my God.
horrific stories on what scares them the most. You Feelin' This Too? Listen on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Cheekies, and I'm back with a brand new season of your favorite podcast, Cheekies and Chill. I'll be sharing even more personal stories with you guys, and as always, you'll get my exclusive take on topics like love, personal growth, health, family ties, and more. And don't forget, I'll also be dishing out my best advice to you on episodes of Dear Cheekies. It's going to be an exciting year, and I hope that you can join me. Listen to Cheekies and Chill Season 4 on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
From the producers who brought you Princess of South Beach comes a new podcast, The Setup. The Setup follows a lonely museum curator, but when the perfect man walks into his life...
Well, I guess I'm saying I like you. You like me?
He actually is too good to be true.
This is a con. I'm conning you to get the Delano painting. We could do this together.
Listen to The Setup on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.